morning, sunshines. Happy Saturday, the 3rd of December. So today I work at the yarn shop, and that is my big plan. We will see. I don't know what I need to do at the yarn shop. The last 3 weeks we had like events or sales or something, but today we don't. So I don't know if we're gonna be busy or slow or what, because our next event is next weekend. So I don't know what I'll be doing today at the yarn shop. We'll see, but that's not for a few hours. So I'm gonna try to do a square or two on my blanket. Yeah, and then I have some other things that are not knitty related that I want to work on today. So we'll see. But first, let's get out of bed and go grab our little advent bag. Oh my goodness, friends. This one had 4. Okay, so I'm going to put a square in my blanket, but also I have thoughts because a designer who I've tested for before sent a call out to previous test knitters for an idea for an advent sock. And I think I'm going to do it. So it'll be like every day you do a little bit, because it's a very low key test. She doesn't know when she's going to put it out, but I think I'm going to use some of these yarns in that too, because it calls for a contrasting heel, toe, and cuff. So it's not as crucial that any of these yarns have nylon in them, although I'm sure that almost all of them do. But yeah, I think this is going in right now. So for those of you who have been keeping track, which is probably only me, I have 10 minis that I've opened over 3 days from Haley. So I am going to attempt to work all of these into scrappy projects today. Yep, today, so that it is not overwhelming. I am going to use some in the scrappy advent socks. So I might not use those all up today, but yeah, I'm going to try not to get too overwhelmed. All right, here's one mini all used up. I used it to make a flower, and then I put the rest in my linen stitch blanket. So 1 of 10, 10% of the way there. Doing good. And here's the second mini. So here's square for today. I might add another square today. I haven't decided because there are so many lovely yarns to choose from. So I'm not sure. I might do another square, but I did put this into another flower. So now I have 2 flowers for today. And then I put it into my linen stitch blanket. I am also going to, this is the first square that I did. This is what's left over. I'm going to put this into the linen stitch blanket. So 3 scrappy things before I have to get ready for work at the yarn shop today. Today's socks are a pair of super shorties patterned by me. The yarn is Knit Picks Felici, and I definitely picked these socks because I put my jeans on first and I didn't want to have to roll up the cuffs to put on socks. I'm probably going to regret this because it is rainy and cold out, but it's fine. Those are my socks. Hello, sunshines. I have decided I'm going to do this page today. That is the bag in question. That's my purse. This is all the stuff that was living in my purse today. I pulled it all out, so I'm going to trace it. Yeah. Throughout the day, in between tasks at work, because now I'm at work and I have to do work things. But not for another 15 minutes, so there's that. Today at the yarn shop, I am checking inventory and pricing in the computer. That's what I'm doing. Yay. But also watching Vlogmas. So that's lovely. Hey Aquila, I hope you're having a great day. So thanks for helping me get through this spreadsheet. You and, about 20 other people. All right, scrap number 4 is used up. I used it in this square. I put some in my linen stitch blanket, and I also added some to this blanket right here. This one that was going to be Patrick's, but it's not anymore because he's not allowed to talk to me. His girlfriend says so. We're not friends, which is sad. But I'm gonna give this to my nephew when he graduates high school in a year-ish. So that's good. So now it has a deadline. I have to finish it within a year and a half. And yeah, it'll be good. He saw it. My nephew saw it and was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And I was like, "Well, maybe I'll make you the next one, but he can have this one." So I'm on the decrease section of a corner to corner. So as long as I'm, actively putting things into it, it should be easy to finish by then. Ba-dum-ba-da. I got a card today in the mail. Well, not today. I got a card a couple days ago, but I'm showing it to you today because I just wrote back to it today. So look how cute this card is. So cute. Not an ornament swap card, just a crafty friend wrote me a card and I love it. I'm excited. All that shaking is because I'm doing a little excited dance. In mini skein usage countdown, this is 5 and 6. No, they are not used up, but they are currently in projects, so I am no longer counting them in part of what I need to work up today. So, yeah. So I have 4 to go. 4 more to be used up. It's almost 9 p.m. I don't know that I'm going to get to them, but maybe. Okay, sunshines, it is not quite sleepy time, but it is very close. So I used up all of this yarn and all of this yarn, made them into flowers. Well, no, all of this yarn, not all of this yarn, because this goes here. I made them into flowers. I used this one in the linen stitch blanket. And then I was going to do the same thing with this, but I kind of want to make a hexapuff. But I don't want to start it right now. So I'm not going to start this tonight. This is going to go into my nor'easterly tomorrow. And then this one, I think I'm going to make a flower and then put the rest in my linen stitch blanket. I think that's the plan. But I'm not going to do it tonight because it's not quite bedtime, but I'm getting kind of tired-ish. And I have some other crafty goals to accomplish before I go to sleep. So I'll check in with you in a little bit. All right, friends. So first thing, I just fixed the toe of this sock. See, I had to make a little patch. You can see that, yep. And there were ladders coming out from where the decreases happen. So my roommate today, she was like, or yesterday, she was like, can this be fixed? They're like my favorite socks you've made me. So I fixed them. This pattern is called Zip Relax Gone, and I've made it at least 4 times, maybe more than that, but it's a really fun pattern. Gives the feeling like a modular project where you finish the one part and you get that little hit of dopamine. So I really like them. I haven't made a pair in a while. Maybe I'll make a pair this summer just because they're fun. They break up yarn in really cool ways, especially like variegated yarn. It plays really nicely with the variegated stuff. So I fixed a sock today. Good job, me. I also did just one stripe on this sock, which is what I said I was going to do today because I wanted to keep progress going on it, but I didn't want to do too much because I am going to the movies tomorrow. And then I also got this sock to the point where I could just knit on it, just stockinette, and I think it's like 2.5 stripe repeats that I do before I get to the heel. So my plan tomorrow, I'm going to go see Ticket to Paradise with a friend of mine. My plan is to work on this sock until it's like time to decrease based on the length of my palm. So from my fingertip to right down here. Once the sock measures that much, then I'm going to stop in the dark so that I can figure out how much more I need to go, and then I'll pick up this sock. I'm also going to take my green blanket so I have lots of options for knitting on things in the dark. I don't know how long Ticket to Paradise is. Definitely not as long as Wakanda Forever, so I won't need all of this knitting to get me through, but I'm taking it anyway. I might work on these socks a little bit before I go to the movies. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow morning. But it's late for me, so I'm going to read You Can't Touch My Hair. And how many more pages do I have to go? Let's see. I'm on page 201, and there are 280. So I have 80 pages to go. I need to finish this book in the next 3 days. It's due back in 3 days. Maybe I can read 20 pages tonight. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it. You'll find out in the morning, though, friends, because I am going to go to sleep. So have a good night. Bye.